2 o'clock on a Friday. Lots of football, lots of things to discuss. I just saw something on the show sheet, and that's going to happen in the 4 o'clock hour. Kenny, and your apartment. Oh, my. We'll get to that later. I don't want to start out on a negative. I want to ask a question, Rico, because, look, tomorrow college football starts. I know for most people that's probably not the case. But I want to give people an opportunity to call me a loser. And it's a special opportunity because I'm really excited for tomorrow.
You should be excited, Mike. You're not a loser.
Like Nebraska, well, I'm excited also because it's Travers Day, which is the biggest day of racing at Saratoga. So I get college football and high-level horse racing on the same day.
GBR.
You going to Traverse City? You said it's Travers Day. No?
No, he's going to Sarasota.
Oh, Sarasota. Oh, okay.
Good. I hope your apartment burns down. So my point to you is this. Tomorrow, 12:30, Nebraska Northwestern starts.
GBR for you, baby.
What's GBR?
Go Big Red.
Oh, yeah.
GBR.
Yeah.
That's their thing.
Yeah. I'm
It's
actually.
like Tuck coming to them. GBR.
I'm rooting for them.
Roll Tide. GBR.
I just want to know if anybody else has taken time to watch this stuff. Because, 12:30 is that. 4 o'clock, you get Illinois, Wyoming, which is, nasty, but just interesting enough to be a part of the rotation. The nighttime, it gets gnarly. I can't lie. But, yes, Vanderbilt, Hawaii, out of morbid curiosity, 10:30 at night. I'll watch a little bit. But am I insane for being excited about college football being back, even though these are some very gnarly games?
You have made the Nebraska Northwestern game interesting to me. I will be watching it. Donned in purple and black. Oh, yeah.
I'm excited.
Go Cats.
But,
Go Cats.
we have that drop. You can put that in the system. You may as well. But I wonder for people, this is the last weekend we don't have our teams. This is the last weekend where I guess you could do whatever you wanted to do. It is going to be a decent day tomorrow in the 80s, partly sunny. Yeah, I don't care. I want to watch football. And yes, I want to watch horse racing. But I just want to know, is this just an affliction of this job that I'm excited about this stuff because it's what we do for a living? I mean, look, most radio hosts are not watching Nebraska Northwestern tomorrow. They're just not. I do. I want to watch this. Kenny and I were talking. He's like, oh, God, I'm going to be out at a bar tomorrow. Inject the football into my veins. I just want it. I want to see it on the TV. I want to be able to have a bottom line scroller that tells me not only am I watching football, but there's more football on the way if I choose. Does that make me a loser, or does it just make me I'm a huge college football fan. I love college football.
Mike, it's been since February since we've had meaningful football.
Right.
We had the bad, warm hors d'oeuvres NFL preseason.
I can't do it.
Right. It's just enough to let you know that dinner is on its way, but you don't want to eat this.
Oh, I like that. That's good. I like that.
But, yeah, it's nothing like your appetizers that you serve as Shea Valenti.
That's right.
Now there. Oh,
but
boy.
You're a college football guy,
prosciutto and melon.
But you're a bit of a snob.
I am.
So these games might not be good enough for you. But
they're not, but Nebraska Northwestern is. So just because this became a show thing,
yeah.
And it's also, this is why you need to play real games up front early. I like last year when Michigan State took on Northwestern. It's a conference game. It means something. It's not just a tune-up game where you're hoping to get all your people out at halftime. You have to win this thing. So therefore, yeah, I'm going to be more into that. And I would love to see all conferences start with a division game right off the front. Week 1, week 0, whatever you want to call it, conference game.
MSU's done that a couple of times. Remember back, trying to think, Rico, was it 96? They opened up against Purdue. Yeah. Gus Ornstein, that was Cedric Irvin's first game, and he had the 4 touchdowns.
Yeah.
But that they did it then. They did it with Northwestern last year. There's been a couple times it's happened.
And now, Penn State, it seems like every year, is on the road, week 0.
Yeah, and they're going to start 0-1 this year.
Yeah.
Purdue's going to beat them.
Now we're speaking the same language.
Oh, yeah. That's going to be one of my picks on Cash Ticket, guaranteed. Oh, Purdue's going to beat them.
I got picks for you.
All right. Well, I bet you do. But no, I want to hear from the people on this because I know these games are ratty. And what I don't want is, I had too many things to do. I know this, guys. I'm saying if you have time, or maybe you have the opportunity to make time, are you? Or am I just a gigantic toolbox where, I'm watching these games that no one cares about? I'm legitimately interested as a college football fan, beyond just being a radio host. I think Nebraska is one of the stories of the year. Scott Frost is that messiah who has failed. And Nebraska just is as I said on the pod this week, the king of the trip over your own bleep mistake. This is it. Mm-hmm. It's a traditional power yearning to claw their way back. Michigan did it last year. Tennessee and Nebraska would be the other two. USC maybe a third. But I think all eyes are on Nebraska. Can you imagine that flight home? And I'm sorry, I got to be honest with you now. This is where some may disagree. I don't think it's good enough for Scott Frost to go over there and win by 4. You're talking about they need to go out. They need to be impressive. They need to go out and play well because Nebraska boosters are not going to accept anything less.
How about we not put the cart before the horse, Mike? Just come back with a W.
Not enough.
Okay. No. You're asking for a lot. Don't lose the game. Because if you win, you still have something to criticize the team about. But you still know I started the year off okay.
I'll tell you right now, if they lose that game, they may leave his ass in Ireland. It's literally a cannot lose spot. They cannot, as almost 2 touchdown favorites, lose that game. But I want to see Mark Whipple as the OC. I want to see Casey Thompson. I want to see a brand name. Let's call it what it is. Everybody knows Nebraska Northwestern. We're in Big Ten country. I'm excited for that game. And maybe I'm a loser because I want to watch Illinois too. 4 o'clock.
Yeah, I got a feeling at that point I'm not going to really care.
So you're opting out.
I'll probably watch it, but it'll be background.
Okay, but
like Nebraska
7,
Northwestern, I think I'm actually going to be watching that game, sending you a lot of Go Cat texts.
But by 7, you're out on North Texas and UTEP. You're out on Hawaii Vanderbilt. We can't get you in the Degenerate Bowl? Okay. All right.
No.
I needed to ask. Kenny, you're going to be at the bar all day tomorrow.
You know what? I'll run it past the guys. I'll let you know.
I'll pass it on.
Yeah, I'll pass that on.
Yeah, I'll be at the bar, but I'll be locked in from noon to the late night. To the
whoa, hold on. You're the guy who just told me, I'm really trying to get a good savings account going. Cutscene. I'm going to be at the bar for 10 hours.
It's all in the budget.
Wait. I said something like that and got my knees cut off.
Oh, I know.
Do you understand what a budget is? We allot certain amounts of money for going to the bar and watching college football. Okay. And that's what I have done.
10 hours at the bar. Are you going to be...
Not 10 hours at the bar, but the end part is going to be at the bar for sure.
Okay, so take me through it. You're legitimately into this. It's college football.
I think it may be because I was thinking about it because this feels different to me for some reason. I couldn't figure out why I was so amped for college football. I think the Tigers did it to me. I think this long summer, this dragging out process with the Tigers, thinking at the beginning they might be not that bad, and then they were way worse than we actually thought.
Tigers were sports erectile dysfunction.
Correct.
The Tigers killed your ability to even attempt to perform as a fan. They just took it away, and you had to sit there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And
they were sports ED. They ruined us. They didn't even get to Memorial Day.
Some would say they didn't get to the 4th of July.
I said Memorial Day, not Labor Day. Memorial Day.
Wow, yeah. Okay, yeah, you're right.
I'll say Texas.
Yeah.
But I mean, Kenny, so you're into this. Now it kind of scares me that you and I are aligned. I'm not comfortable really being aligned with you on a lot.
Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Beautiful shirt.
I'll pass it along.
I'll pass it along to the guys. But I want to hear from the people on this. It's okay if you're like, guys, get a grip. We don't care that you do radio. You shouldn't be watching these games. I'm not going to lie to you. Cookies has got me. He has been pestering me nonstop. You got to bet the under in the North Texas game. You got to bet the under.
See, now you hit degenerate mode. Because
I disagree with that.
I like conference games. Like last year, or games that mean something. Last year, I was dialed in Clemson, Georgia. God awful game, but I was dialed in because I'm like, okay, battle of 2 top 5 teams. Didn't realize Clemson was about to just go bye-bye, but it meant something. Whereas the tune-up games are like, if you're a fan of the school, if you're alum or you live in that city, I can understand. But North Texas?
By the way, can I ask a question?
The
of
Mean
you?
Green?
Wait, why is Kenny allowed to budget his alcoholism, but I'm not allowed to enjoy a little action on a football game?
No, you can, but you're hitting close to calling the numbers.
No.
When you're breaking down North Texas, Mike, and
Not at
it's
all.
week 0.
How's it any different than a $16,000 claimer at Gulfstream?
Okay,
It's
but
not.
I'm just saying.
Who are we kidding?
North Texas is when you're trying to chase dollars in week 11 or 12,
Oh,
and you're trying to make it back
You
up.
call the number if you can't afford it.
Right.
I think you're talking about cookies. Have you heard Cash the Ticket? You should listen to that.
Oh, I haven't subscribed yet.
Well, that's the problem.
I'll get back to you.
You know why? Because you're a lock commander. You're a big bag of locks. That's what you are. If you missed yesterday's show, go look up South Carolina's mascot. 248
they took that down.
539-9797. They had to. You can't name your mascot word that rhymes with lock but starts with a C.
They're the
commander.
Gamecocks. They're the Gamecocks.
But he can't be.
Why not? A Gamecock commander?
Right.
Yeah, he can.
No.
He can.
Do you understand what you're subjecting yourself to on the interwebs as far as memes?
Dude.
Your school brand will be totally shot.
Dude, it's just like, I'm quite sure, T-shirts at Austin P. Don't say anything like that.
Hold on, though.
Or
Austin
Roberts
P.
University, come on.
I'd like to tell you something. If I could find it, Austin P has one of the best logos in college sports. And it's not the A and the P twisted. They're the Governors. They got like the Monopoly Man as a logo.
Yeah.
So I've seen it here or there, but they don't put it on a hat.
And once again, I'm quite sure, they don't have any types of weird shirts or anything at Oral Roberts.
Let's go P.
Yeah. They got Kenny Cott. And tonight...
Don't say it. 248-539-9797. Week 0's upon us. I'm into it. And I have no shame in it. I'm excited.